Okay, everybody, we are here at Google Cloud Next. I'm with Nelly Porter. What do you do, first of all?
I am Director of Product Management in Google Cloud, and my area is protection, data protection, workload protection, mostly focusing on encryption.
It's important. Protection, security, it's all super important. So the first question I have is very important, which is, what do you use AI for today that makes your life way better?
Great question. And again, I have very special home setting. I have two Xiaomi mopping my floors day and night because I have really big animal in my household, giant schnauzer, and she is definitely not very pretty. So moppers, I would say, is the first thing that I will use.
AI
my
moppers. AI
for.
moppers, yes. When you have dogs, it's very important. So Intel and Google Cloud, we have a strong partnership. And I'm curious if you can give us a little bit of history about that.
Intel and Google, in particular Google's security, going way, way, way back. And it's again, we worked together for more than 8 years to bring to our customers what we call confidential compute. And confidential compute is absolute magic. Our customers, without changing any applications, would be able with simple checkbox to bring the workloads and keep fully encrypted in memory. And as you can imagine, without Intel collaboration and ability to do it in hardware, we never would be able to make this magic possible. So we worked on different areas and trying to ensure that the trust to Google and Intel continue to be the strongest as possible. And one interesting story I can tell you, we decided to go and validate the firmware that you putting your all trust in because it's trustworthy, and validate it with Project Zero and all other offensive security experts. And we found a few issues, we fixed them, and now we know that we're running and building our castle on very, very solid ground.
That we're secure. I think it's exciting that we make silicon and you can bring it to the world securely and offer these amazing solutions for companies that need to know they've got security. So what is something important with GCP security that you all are announcing at the show today?
And because we are in the world of confidential compute, it's definitely a few big announcements we're making together with Intel, and we building on their technology, trusted domain extension, this product that's called Confidential Space. And this product is helping our customers to solve the problems that was not possible to solve before. Because imagine you have your data set, and I have my data, and we have this wall because we are two different companies. How we would be able to collaborate securely, because a lot of use cases, especially with AI and ML, in financial world, like money laundering, cannot be solved with data from one company. So confidential space is a way that we built on top of Intel TDX to make sure that when multiple companies put their data in this space, none of them would be able to influence what is happening in this space. Confidential space on Intel TDX, one of the announcements. And another one, the whole world become Kubernetes focused. All workloads that our customers bring in is mostly Kubernetes native. So we bring in confidential computing with Intel TDX to Google managed Kubernetes solution. It's called Google Kubernetes Engine. So those two is primary, and plenty of other things that my team is bringing in as well.
It's exciting because we all knew there was a huge promise with AI, and we're actually starting to see large companies be able to utilize it through these kind of announcements.
But the problem is AI, again, not only the value, you need to have a lot of data to be able to train, fine-tune, or inference, utilizing or build your agent. So this data have to be protected because it's my sensitive data. You can't anonymize it, because if you anonymize it, models, results is going to do
it doesn't work.
Zero. Absolutely.
Love it. Well, we're really excited about our partnership with you. You talked a little bit about some of the things that you announced, but what is a use case or an example of how a company might be able to use these new solutions?
Confidential space, as we talk, when you put in your data, especially data sets, into this common security-bounded, fully isolated environment. And one of the big use cases that are arriving in AI/ML world is what we call trusted research environments. When companies, especially from EU, demanding that researchers would be able to go and validate your models in their environments.
Right.
And models have significant IP and significant data.
Right.
Having ability to put it cryptographically protected such way that it's fully attested, so I can verify that you are not cheating, and also ensure that it cannot be leaked, is critical for our customers.
Wow. And it's going to unleash all this intelligence on that data.
Absolutely. Without that, you can't train your
exciting.
data.
It's very exciting. So how do you see confidential computing evolving over the next 3 to 5 years? I know it's hard to predict, but
It's actually not
imagine with
hard
me.
to predict.
Tell me more.
So one of the things that we used to is ability for us to protect our data in transit. So everybody using what we call, again, MTLS or TLS, and it's encryption. So when we encrypt our data in transit, we don't even know what we do. It's the same when we encrypt data at rest. We encrypt it and we don't spend too much mental activity to figure out how to do it. Confidential computing will become exactly the same as these HTTPS connections that we have to every single website. It will become standard. It will become ubiquitous.
Wow.
It's what we're building toward.
Right.
So, as Mark Ruzinovich quoted, confidential computing will become computing.
Wow.
It's what we're looking and building together. And one additional thing, by building together, Intel, Microsoft, and Google, many, many years ago, 6 years ago, created this confidential computing consortium, where multiple companies, 57 companies, contributing to move this particular capability to the space that we want it to be in a few years.
It will make it so much easier to build when you know it's secure and confidential.
And interoperable.
Yeah.
As customer, you want to have the same capability from your attestation in everywhere. And it's why the work that Google and Intel is doing is actually contributing to every single cloud provider and every other solution that our customers are going to do.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for your time, Nelly, and we're excited to continue the partnership and what it's going to bring to companies. So thanks a lot.
Thank you so much for having me.